Hey there, it's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm doing a favorites video today. It's been a little bit, I think a couple months since I sat down and did a favorites video, and it's super duper hot, so I'm gonna try and speed through this so I don't sweat and get a little pool in my upper lip again. But it's been a minute since I've done a favorites video. I know I've done quite a lot of roundup videos, so those definitely have a lot of favorites in them because that's kind of like the purpose of them. But I have some newer things in there, some things I just want to give another mention to, and just some things I found myself really reaching for a lot over the last couple months. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna start with some skincare items that have been super great. One brand in particular is Botanical. I know I talk about this brand a lot. Probably getting sick of hearing me talk about them, but I did that haul a while ago that had a lot of items from them, and I've enjoyed pretty much everything I've tried from them. But I got one of their newer launches. I think I saw on their Instagram that they just came out with something even newer, which I'm very intrigued by. But this came out a couple months ago, and it is the Calming Elixir with lavender and violet. It smells amazing. I think I compared it to picking a bouquet of wildflowers out on a hike. That's what it smells like, and it has a wonderful mist on it and has just worked really well in like all manner of routines that I've done, like layering, you know, refreshing to the day, using morning and night. It's been awesome. And then this is the Luna Lemon Balm and Hemp Seed Nourishing Cleansing Oil. I've used it first, second cleanse, used it also as a morning cleanse. It's very hydrating and nourishing, very gentle, but also does a really good job of removing makeup. If anything's like a little bit thicker, you know, a heavier duty waterproof eye look, it, you know, might not be as effortless, but for the majority of the looks I've been doing, it's worked really well. I've just really been impressed with this brand. It's like a very like natural, a lot of wildcrafted ingredients, handmade, with just like such an accessible price point. I think the thing with a lot of natural green beauty is the price points can get so alienating, so isolating. I made that attainable green beauty video like over a year ago, but it's something that can be very off-putting, and this is a very accessibly priced brand that I think is very reasonable. You know, it's not like dirt cheap. Everything's in like the $30s to $60, but considering a lot of like the staple green beauty products we hear about are like upwards of $100 to sometimes $200. It's just absolutely insane. But on the opposite end, I have a rather expensive item to share in terms of the green beauty world, and that is the 8 Faces Boundless Solid Oil. I think I got this way back in March, and I just kind of refrained from talking about it because I wanted to give it a good testing, and I think I've fallen way more in love with it over the last month. It is a solid oil, so it's like a balm texture at room temperature, but then as you put it in between your palms and rub it, it liquefies into an oil, sinks wonderfully on the face. It makes an amazing texture on the skin to apply makeup after, and it features alma fruit is the center kind of ingredient around it. That is very antioxidant rich and very rich in vitamin C. So this has like a lot of very antioxidant rich oils and extracts in it that really kind of address skin tone and sort of brightening, as well as anti-aging. It has babusa and evening primrose. It has a huge list of things in there. Quite pricey, but quite pretty, quite lovely, and also a woman brand, which is really cool. The other guy, a little bit kind of skincare-y, makeup-y, well, skincare, it's a sunscreen. This was in my summer makeup video. I've really enjoyed this. This is a newer item to me, so I thought I would mention it again, and it is the CoTz Tinted Sunscreen. It has a nice tint to it, so no white cast. It has very much like that pore filling kind of look, almost like a mattifying look. So if you find that some sunscreens leave you very like oily looking, quite shiny, this might be something to look into. And it's a physical sunscreen. It's a mineral sunscreen, so that's great. SPF 40, so it has a decent strength to it, and it's been really nice. Felt really good on my face. I've worn it quite a bit. And then this guy is more of a body love. This is the Trader Joe's Lemongrass body oil. This stuff is so good. It's with jojoba and coconut. It's got sweet almond. You know, it's not like a crazy expensive formulation of oils. A lot of like the more inexpensive carrier oils that we see a lot, but this isn't expensive and it's not overly thick. It sinks in really well and I really enjoy the lemongrass scent. Very citrus, fruity, uplifting, but it doesn't like linger in any kind of like gross way. Just a really good, affordable option from Trader Joe's, and I just flung some oil onto my carpet. Hopefully that won't be an issue later. So the rest of the stuff is a whole lot of makeup. I'll start with this guy. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I think in my last favorites video that I did, I had the Glossier Lash Slick. I really liked that, and then I just uploaded a haul video with the new Hourglass mascara, but I've also really liked this. I've liked all three of them. This is definitely more of like a dramatic mascara, very thickening, volumizing, just kind of like a very like nighttime thick, falsy-esque type of mascara. Really great. Can be a little bit messy to use sometimes with the application, but just, you know, gotta take a little cleanup. But that also just might be like the shape of my eyes and how my lashes like hit. And it's very heavy duty in packaging. I dropped this on my toe the other day and that really hurt. Really hurt really bad. So careful with that guy. Not the best thing for travel because it's super heavy, but quite beautiful in terms of its packaging. And then these guys, I know I did that cloud paint video not too long ago, which you guys seem to really enjoy, so thank you. Let me know what Glossier product you want me to do next. I was thinking of doing the Generation G lipsticks, but I could do lid stars. Let me know. I'll make it. But these guys, these are the newer launches of the cloud paints from Glossier, both Dawn and Storm. I've loved both of these. I'm wearing this guy today. It was more intense earlier in the day. I've had a full day of being nice and sweaty, but it's been really fun to play with and mix with different things. And they are super beautiful, really nice in the summer, but I think they're gonna transition really well into the fall. My AC just kicked on. I'm gonna leave it. I'm sorry about the sound, but I don't want to suffer. I think you can understand. It's been a little bit since I've done a favorite, so I've accumulated quite a few lip loves. Two of these, no, I think I've put these in a haul or some kind of video, most of these, but the Hourglass Lip Stylo in Achiever. I'm wearing it today mixed in with Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury and the Luke Beautifood in Tea Rose. I know, a little much, but I kept like playing with my makeup and I ended up doing quite a mix. But this is such a beautiful, glossy nude. It can be a little bit messy if you're not careful with how you line your lips. I think this will be a great nude to transition into the fall. And then I think I just mentioned this. I haven't had this for too long, like maybe 2 weeks or so, but it is the Luke Beautifood Lip Nourish in Tea Rose. Another really beautiful, like rosy nude shade, kind of mauve-y and dusty. It has a decent color payoff. It's not crazy intense, but gives a nice sheen to the lips, especially when you use a lip liner with it. I know kind of sheerer, lip balmy type of products are super in right now, so this is a really great natural option and such a really pretty, I think universally maybe flattering nude shade. So I've really loved that. And then these two are much more on the brighter spectrum. When I've been in the mood for a very bold, vibrant lip, I have really used this guy quite a bit. It is the Chanel Lip Powder Duo, which is such a beautiful neon, like red hot red. I have a few shades that, I have a few shades in this shade. I have a few lip option formulas in this shade that I've really enjoyed lip powders lately, and sort of like the different looks you can create with it, and very like effortless long wear that they have. So this has been beautiful, especially on like very low makeup days. I'll wear this and then the Glossier Cloud Paint and Dawn, and it's actually a really beautiful, vibrant summer combo that I think all of these will transition well into fall. And then this guy, another lip powder. This is the CLE Lip Powder in Desert Rose. This is one of their newer launched colors. Love this. This is such a beautiful berry shade that can be super bold on the lips, looks really lovely on the cheeks. I've been watching the show Heartless a lot, and there's like certain scenes where Jessica Brown Finley's character has like this like very juicy, like berry colored lip, and this is kind of reminiscent of that. So this has been very beautiful. Again, will probably look super gorgeous in the fall time. Speaking of Heartless, that has been a favorite. I loved watching that show. I got into it via people recommending it on the Handmaid's Tale Reddit, which is a very fun Reddit, to a really great dissecting of that show, but lots of people were recommending that, so I have been watched all of that show. It is in the middle of the second season right now, and it is so much fun. The like old-timey slang is a lot of fun. And then I've been super into Barry. I binge watched that like assassin actor show on HBO. So good. Hank something, forget his name, but he plays the mob guy in there with no hair, and he is just like one of the best characters on TV. He is so enjoyable. And then what else media-wise? Better Things, which is the Pamela Alden show that's on FX, is so good, so amazing. Highly recommend those TV options. Just randomly threw those in there if you are so interested, right in the middle of doing my favorites. And oh, and I just saw Sorry to Bother You, which was really good and really strange, and probably one of the most interesting and insane movies I have seen in a really long time. But I really love Lakeith, I think that's his name. He's Darius on Atlanta, another amazing character on TV, Darius. And Tessa Thompson from Westworld, they are in it, and awesome. Anyways, focus back onto things. Kind of just have a brand favorite, which is Charlotte Tilbury. I have found myself reaching for my Charlotte Tilbury products a lot lately. I know I did the Flawless Filter video like last week. Love this stuff. And then I don't know if I've mentioned these guys too much. I know I've mentioned Pillow Talk, which I'm wearing. This is such a classic lip item. Really love this. And then contour wand. I didn't even pull out all of my Charlotte Tilbury products. I just pulled out some of them. And then this guy, I kind of impulse bought it and wasn't too into it, and was a little annoyed with myself, but I have since really gotten into it, and that is the Eyes to Mesmerize in Marie Antoinette. I have pretty much worn this in some combination like 3 to 4 times a week for the last month. I will use it as a base, I'll use it as a topper, I will mix it in with different cream shadows or pigments or with different palettes. I'm wearing it today with the with this guy, the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Top Coat, which is like such a very used and loved product of mine. But this has just been really pretty, nicely long lasting. Hopefully I wasn't too spazzy in this video, and that the sound wasn't too messed up from having the AC on, so hopefully you bared with me. But I hope you're having a really good one. I'd love to know any of your favorites for the last month, and if any of these are yours. I really have been enjoying hearing your product recommendations down below. You guys have definitely enabled several of my recent purchases. But thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you are new to me and want more videos. And that's everything. All right guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.